So, can you guess where I've been? Starbucks drive-through. So this is what would have been the tuna sandwich, the plant one, but unfortunately they've sold out. And I asked the girl, and I says, it's not because you're going to be getting rid of them or anything, is it? She says, no, they're just extremely popular. And we've just run out of them, which was great. And then the car behind, because she was on the headset whilst this was cooking, this is the cheese and tomato. The plant-based cheese and tomato one. Which looks rather nice, actually. So I cut one side and raw the other. It could be done with a little bit longer, but hey. With the cheese in the middle and a bit of tomato. Yes, she was on the headset to the next customer whilst I was waiting, because the manager was a bit apologetic, and I was like, it's fine, as long as there's an option alternative. Or it was the Beyond Burger, Beyond Burger BAP, breakfast BAP thing, but I says, well, I've had that loads and loads of times now and I like it, but I want something different, so this is what I've got. It's nice, but it's not the tuna sandwich. I love that. But yeah, the lovely girl, she says, welcome to Starbucks. Gonna take your order to the next car behind. And they also want the tuna sandwich, which has gone. Sold out. Sorry. Can I offer you another plant-based alternative? So they had that. And then, whilst that person was waiting, it's on the headset again. And somebody else wants the tuna sandwich, and they've sold. She says, oh, we're sold out. I got halfway down and finally found a piece of tomato. There you go. Finally. So yeah. Sorry, me doing a vlog while I'm eating is a bit rude, but it's an eating vlog. Well, not an eating vlog, it's a food vlog. Yeah, it's alright. Nice, decent amounts of vegan cheese. And it's tasty. Really nice. But yeah, it's just really, really nice to hear people wanting the vegan options. And she said, the girl, he was sort of waiting for me to have my items and go. Yeah, she said to me that the vegan options are seriously popular and we can't keep up with demand. So it's just fantastic that everything is like starting to really, really change a little. vegan is definitely on the up. This is so good. Very nice. Yeah, it's just fantastic to actually hear person after person after person wanting the vegan options, and and the first choice is the tuna sandwich, the vegan tuna. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It is, it's gorgeous. It's a really tasty sandwich. This is nice, don't get me wrong. So, I shall have to wait another week. That's beautiful. And then my pudding is the pecan and caramel brownie. And I love that they put on the label stickers there, look, that it's plant-based. And there's my brownie, it's gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. It honestly is. I love it. Really nice big pieces of nuts. And it's just gorgeous. And the cherry, like a cherry Danish thing. That's vegan. And that's lovely. I'm in the car park outside my home. I find myself scanning the windows just in case someone's sitting watching me doing a vlog. They're not, but I must feel like there's eyes watching me from somewhere. Probably thinking, why are you eating in the car? Why can't you eat in the house? You know, or flat. Take it in and eat it. I have my hands rather full when I get out of the car. I've got trust me to ram the biggest piece. I'm very sorry. Oh. That was worth the wait. Started to say something, I can't think what I was going to say now. I've been and got a few bits from Asda. Not many bits, but just a few. I don't think there's anything interesting for me to report. Only a few bits of fruit and greaseproof paper because I use that instead of foil. Because it's easier to get off the roll. Toilet roll, blueberries, salad. Nothing exciting. Oh, I did pick up a new burger. Has anybody tried them? Excuse the close-up of my chin as I try to find it. That chap was gonna... Right. Here we go. This is it. I've not seen these... Well, I've seen them a few times. And I'm just wondering what people thought. They look very much so like the Beyond Burgers. Better Naked Evolution Burger. So there you go. I thought, well, I've got some of those Aldi brioche bun things in the freezer. So I'm gonna get a couple of them out and do them later, I think, and see what they're like. I shall let you know. They're £2.50 a pack for the two. But yeah, I thought I'd try something a little bit different and see what they're like. And because I've been getting the garden gourmet, I forgot what they were called then. Yeah, I've been quite partial to getting them because they're a little bit cheaper than the Beyond Burgers. And Asda don't really sell the Beyond Burgers. They did for January and then they disappeared. So, but what they had wasn't very many, but they did sell. And if they did have them in Asda, I would have got some. But not today because my budget is like really, really pants and low, and I can't afford much at all. And then out of budget, I sort of picked this up as well from Starbucks because I was hungry, needed something, time's, you know, moving on a bit. Right, I'm going to go because the car next to me is like, we're getting people going in it, so I'm going to look like a weirdo in a minute. Because they're all stood there talking and looking at me, looking at them, looking at me. So, yeah, hashtag slightly awkward. But they think, what the fuck's she doing? But hey, never mind. I have purple eyes today as well, by the way. I don't know if you can see that. Excuse my hair. I'm going for the Hagrid look at the moment, I think. I had to move my hair appointment because I had things going on. But what do you reckon? You can see all this glitter and stuff out in the natural daylight. I'm rather impressed with my efforts today. Car's moved now. I can stop looking weird. Looking like I'm talking to myself in the car. But yeah, what do you think? Can't wait to get my hair cut. I think that's next week, if I remember rightly. It's in desperate need of a chop. I'm getting, you know, when it needs cutting, because I end up with sections that decide to do their own thing. Even I washed it this morning. But yeah, it's starting to get all long on the sides now. Look at my hair. Check out my greys. I bloody love them. No standing around or sitting around waiting for hair dye and hairdressers and all that stuff. You only feel like your eyelashes are all stuck together because they are. I think it's a bit of lash glue from my falsies that I wore yesterday that decided to stay on my lashes. There we go. That's them off. But yeah, why do I feel like I'm really being watched? Everybody's looking out the windows at me, but they're not. They're not. So yeah, I'm gonna go. It stopped drizzling, and my cats are gonna want feeding. Sorry, I'm like rooting around by my eyeball, which is really, really nice, isn't it? Especially if you might be eating and watching a video and thinking, oh, great, she's put me off my tea now. I don't want that now, thanks. I do apologise. I sort of forgot myself. You know when you forget yourself when you're in the moment of doing something. It's like when you're sitting in the car and you suddenly feel like you're in a bubble and no one can see you and you're in traffic that's stood still. And suddenly you're either singing or doing something, you know. And suddenly the person in the car that's directly in the next lane to you is like, hey, I know what you're doing. So, yeah. I do apologise. I will stop rooting around my eyeball. Forgot myself there completely. But yeah. Right, I'm going to love and leave because I need to get in. And it's stopped raining for now. And my cats are going to want feeding and sorting out. And Charlie Cat's got his appointment next Tuesday at the vet's. It's not looking good for him at all. I need to get a diagnosis, a long-term forecast as much as possible. I know it's impossible to say, but he's not looking good. He's looking thin and his fur's looking poorly, and he's on thyroid medication to try and build his levels back up because his mouth is all rotten. We haven't been able to sort him out because his thyroid is all over the place, and they won't knock him out on the table because he'll just die under anaesthetic. Yeah, so I've decided that's it. I want to know really where they think this is going, because I think that he is like on borrowed time now. He's really struggling with his mouth. He's eating and he eats for everybody. He pushes everybody out the way, and he even tries to eat out of my plate when I'm trying to eat. He's that ravenous. He's terrible, and they can't do anything for him anymore. And I've noticed a big patch of black around his mouth, but also he's got it under his chin now. And it's worrying. Really worrying. And it's horrible because he's such a lovely old boy. And I feel like we've had him in eternity, but we haven't. But I would say, what, about 8 years? Yeah, pretty much 8 years. So we shall see. So that appointment's on Tuesday. I'm really not looking forward to it. Right, I'm going to go. Because at this point, there is nobody watching me, but I do feel that at some point, one of them people are going to be sort of watching me from their back door, and they're on the school run at the minute. So it's like, I know my time is running out, just like Charlie's time's running out. So scary thoughts. I'm not looking forward to it. I hate that final trip to the vets. It's the kindest thing, but it's the hardest, and it's hard because he's so, he's still normal in the head, but the mouth, the body, he's lost so much weight. He's like a skeleton to look at now. And And he's still the same fussy boy. And it's going to absolutely really upset me. I mean, it really upset me losing Bob and all the other cats, but I know this is going to be a hard one. Really hard. Right, I'm going to go. Scrapman's round here. What's he doing? You're out looking for rubbish, but there's nothing here for you today. Nothing at all. Can you take my car out? Right, I'm going to go because it's a bit weird. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. Gosh, yeah, I've got Scrapman coming. Look at it. Look. Get rid of a car full of old people, and now I've got the Scrapman park his van right where I am. This is very weird. Right. Don't you take my car.